I made it back on top of the world again. Beautiful moon. Sun going through there. Working the hill. Working the hill. Had a pretty good day today. I got shopping done. I got up here and I got the address corrected. Yeah, Social Security still has a root house address for me. I have a bad account on one of my credit lists for a bill that was sent during a medical blood test that should have been paid for. And that's on my bad credit report. Sent to my bad address again. I've told Social Security, actually Social Security knows I've got a new address. They've sent me mail. Especially whenever me and Aaron had the $100 bet. Yeah. He still owes me $100. Because he said I could get disability. And I said, I can't. He said, yeah, you can. I bet you $100 I can, I said. He didn't believe me. He didn't believe me that although I worked, paid in for 20 or 30 years, I could not get it because for 10 years I had to wait on disability and lose everything. Lose my job. Lost my job because of my disability. Because I wouldn't resign. They said you have to resign for medical. I don't even know if they gave me a medical reason. They just said you have to resign or you'll be discharged. Because I was on a medical leave. During a medical leave that didn't expire until August. It expired in August. And they send me a letter in the middle of June saying I have to resign by July. Or face a charge of being discharged if I don't resign. Yeah. So here, paperwork, it's already been approved. Been approved for medical out until August. They didn't return to work. I asked them, I said, you don't give me any time to return to work. Am I supposed to return to work? I'm out on, according to my doctor, until October. They would not respond on anything. I didn't know what to do. Couldn't get back to work, but then that notice, and then they didn't even give me the option to work. Oh, my union didn't want to do nothing. This is the new one, up north, the big one, SIEU, the one helps everybody. But not anybody been there 10 years. Had to write everything that I did down because I was such an invaluable employee with the computer systems that we had generated and worked and manufactured together with another computer programmer I worked with. He was the analyst, and then I'd help with the technical parts of it and tedious stuff, and so we had a two-man show with the state of Illinois on temporary license plates to change it over to the computer system. And so I ran that in the dealerships, and the dealerships had auditors, and the auditors had accountability things that we set up. So of course I had to write everything that I did down, so 5 or 6 people could do my job in Chicago instead of one guy in Springfield. But then I was helping also the truckers, IRP, as an auditor, as a trucker with trucks, because that's also what this other technical guy did. While we were building the computer, he was a system, he was working on auditing truck mileages and stuff, and he showed me how that worked. So how auditing of the mileage and the per state, and what the truckers have to pay per fines and rates, and that's whenever they all moved to Indiana a couple years later. Yeah. That's a pretty good walk. Just to get my balance, do some hard action, get my legs kind of bouncing hard. So, yeah, here I thought I'd get my disability, because the state basically told me that I was fired or discharged. So, and then the federal government denied me. I had 2 or 3 other doctors say, yeah, approving, but then they denied me again. It was insane. Totally insane. I lost everything. Waiting and trying to figure it out, and why everything, and then that just kept on continuing, and then have your parents stroke and leave you. Okay, I get my keys and get my bag and get in there and take us to swim. Well, maybe walk around the road a little bit. Well, it is kind of chilly. I'm not used to walking on level ground yet. I'm trying to wake up these legs. I'm rebuilding an entire torso. I was showing my son today some of these weird moves that I have to do. Open and do these things. It is getting cold. It was 60-something degrees last night. Or 60 degrees. Oh, I can't even bend over. That's real good. Let's get in there where it's warm. Do some stretching. But, so he bet that he could call around, and he'd bet $100 that I wasn't. And so I had to do this and that. So I showed him the mail. I guess I need to go give him the mail for my Christmas bonus, $100. Yeah. Tell him thanks for the extra mail. Yeah, it ain't right. Something ain't right with it.